is WBRW TV News. I'm Jeannie Lurchin, along with Paul Henneke, with a look at what's happening in the Tri-Community area. The recall of 3 Romeo Community School Board members is now on appeal and pending in the Circuit Court. According to the Macomb County Clerk's Office, the recall petitioners failed to submit the recall petition signatures by the January 29th deadline that would have placed the recall on the May ballot. If the recall petitioners collect enough signatures, they still may submit them no later than April 30th, 2010, to have the recall issue placed on the August ballot. If they miss that deadline, they have another opportunity to file the signatures by July 30th, and that would put the issue on the November ballot. Of course, once the Circuit Court rules on the appeal, all these dates may be subject to change. At the January 25th school board meeting, the district was presented with a check by Romeo Kiwanis president Randy Weiland.
To present this check to the Romeo Community Schools for $10,000 to fund this year's Challenge Day, which, by the way, will be taking place on February 16th and 17th. So if you have the opportunity, it's a Tuesday and Wednesday, and would like to get involved, again, it's a great project.
Here is a good news, bad news story. The good news is that most of us in the Tri-Community area will see a reduction in our property taxes this coming year. The bad news is that your lower assessments will mean less tax dollars for Bruce and Washington Townships. According to the Macomb Daily, Bruce Township is the 7th hardest hit in our area, where assessments will go down 18.1%. The red ink with Washington Township is a little better, as property values fell 11.9%. Both townships have been taking measures to cut spending, and this coming year they will probably see more reductions. Janine Saputo from the Romeo DDA have some exciting news about the upcoming Romeo Romantic Days.
Downtown Romeo is the only place to be in Michigan for Valentine's Day weekend. Despite any winter temperatures, you will get a warm welcome downtown and plenty of chocolate as we celebrate Romeo Romantic Days and Chocolate Festival. Come downtown on Friday evening, February 12th, and again on Saturday, February 13th. Merchants and restaurants will host all romantics with sales, discounts, and gifts for your Valentine. Be sure to have your Valentine cards and shipments stamped with our Romeo Post Office special postmark. It's the only one in the nation. Visit our downtown welcome center for gourmet lunch, horse and carriage rides, and more. Newly engaged, newly married. If one of you is a resident of Romeo or Washington Township or Bruce Township, you could win some special treatment over the Valentine weekend. Enter our gift basket drawing, vote on the cutest baby photo, see our sweetest dressed windows, have a keepsake photo taken. Heard about our Romeo Post Office Military Care Package Drive yet? Grab the flat rate post office shipping box at any of our participating merchants, fill it with suggested items for our service people, and bring it to the Downtown Welcome Center at 231 North Main Street on the 12th or the 13th. It will be shipped free to you to our military personnel overseas. A welcome Valentine for sure. So mark your calendar and enjoy Downtown Romeo, a romantic place to be on Valentine's Day weekend.
Diane Smiles is saying goodbye to the many friends she made while working at the 42nd District Court. She's a Romeo grad and is leaving for retirement and has a few words of thanks.
Thanks, Jeannie. Today's my retirement after 39 and a half years. I've worked for the court system here in Romeo. I started on Van Dyke in the office building of Abilene and Hicks. I've worked for Judge McLean for 32 years, Judge Leduc for 6 or 7 years now. I'm excited about my retirement. I'm hoping to travel and go visit my daughter in Dallas, but it's sad to leave the court system, and I've met many friends, professional and personal, and it's been a wonderful opportunity working here. I've seen many changes over the years. I guess that's it. I'm just going to enjoy my retirement.
Diane worked most recently with the Honorable Judge Dennis Leduc.
All right, well, thank you for the opportunity of saying a few words. I feel that with Diane Smiles retiring after almost 40 years of service to this district court and to the county of Macomb, like I'm losing my good right arm. I really am. We all here on the staff at the court from the county, we all wish her and her husband Chris the very, very best with retirement, and we are going to miss her very, very dearly. Congratulations, Diane.
And to top off the retirement festivities, Diane was presented with a gift from Macomb County Sheriff Mark Hackle. So we say goodbye to the woman who put so many smiles on people's faces, Diane Smiles. William Bach, Washington Elementary's new principal, has settled in. He took some time to stop by the studio to introduce himself to the community.
Thanks, Jeannie. I'm very happy to be here at Washington Elementary School and in the Romeo community. My wife Michelle and I are coming from Midland, where I was elementary principal there for several years. Michelle is a graphic designer, and she's self-employed. We have two grown sons, Dan and Bill, who are on their own and have their own careers. We like the Romeo area very much. We've been made to feel very welcome. The staff at Washington Elementary School is an awesome staff. We have great teachers, wonderful families and kids, and our PTO has been working very hard. We've had a book fair fundraiser, we've had a fund run, and we have many more plans throughout the year. So we've accomplished a lot. We've had a great year so far. We look forward to the rest of the year and for many years to come. Thanks again.
Stan Babinski Jr. of Washington Township, who has been battling cancer, recently experienced a setback. His parents, Stan and Lisa, have been active in our community, coming to the aid of others. Now it's the community that is reaching out to them.
Thank you, Jeannie. I'm here today to thank the community for all their many thoughts and prayers for my son, Stanley, as he fights non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Recently, he had a setback and was hospitalized. While speaking with him, he asked if he could paint his room before he returns home. My friend Ben Bajorno, a Washington Township resident and Harrison Township firefighter, contacted the Washington Township Fire Department and rallied up some volunteers to paint his room. We are grateful for the following Washington Township firefighter for painting Stanley's room: Kevin Dieger, Rob Schmelzer, Marty Lathrop, Mike Fitzsimmons, and again Ben Bajorno of the Harrison Township Fire Department. You guys help make this community a great one to live in. Thank you.
The St. Baldrick's organization raises money to support the fight against childhood cancers. Nicole Bridges has volunteered to shave her head this year as part of the fundraising process.
Hi, my name is Nicole Bridges, and I will be participating in the St. Baldrick's charity event for children who have cancer. I'm doing it for a 14-year-old girl who passed away in November. Her name was Ashley Drulard, and she died from synovial sarcoma, which is a tissue cancer, and she had it in her shoulder. To me, this is a very, very special charity event, and I think that it has a lot to do with finding a cure for children who have cancer. And it'd be really great if a lot of people came down to support the event and donate money. Come on down and watch me get my head shaved and donate to the cause.
The Romeo, Michigan Post Office and the Juliet, Georgia Post Office have been creating Valentine's stamp cancellations for a number of years. Romeo's postmaster, Alex Stubbs, continues the tradition this year.
For the 16th year in a row, the Romeo Post Office will continue its celebrated alliance with Juliet, Georgia, offering the entire country and parts of the world a Valentine's Day pictorial cancel featuring the theme of Romeo and Juliet. Thoughtful sweethearts can have their Valentine cards canceled in Romeo, Michigan with this year's official identical dual pictorial cancellation postmark. The cancel highlights the celebrated Romeo and Juliet balcony scene and notable quote from the Shakespeare's play. The same unique cancellation will be applied in Juliet, Georgia. To receive this identical dual cancellation, drop by the Romeo Post Office and ask for your Valentine's Day postmark. You can mail your Valentine card to our office. Enclose your stamp addressed Valentines in a larger envelope and mail to